Together, we will have one great American future. Our potential is unlimited. We will be one people under one God, saluting one American flag.
Hand me the remote. Thank you. Thank you. One moment now.
And by the way, we love our flag.
Hallelujah. We love our flag. We love the flag of the United States of America.
An inclusive society. We will discard the failed policies and division of the past and embrace true American change to rebuild our economy, rebuild our inner cities.
I think we can open the windows for a little while.
Rebuild our country. We will bring back our jobs, and we will not let our jobs go to other countries.
Amen. We bring back all the jobs from the Philippines, from India, everywhere.
We will make America strong again.
Oh,
we will make America safe again. And we will make America great again, greater than ever before. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you.
Greater than ever before.
Yeah,
because never has there been peace between the races. Better than ever before. And before you take a job to another country, you ask
minutes or so.
He had all the facts too. Earlier, when he was giving his statement about all our downside on military and everything, what Obama did, he read all the statistics.
I want to hear what she's got to say.
So, point, we want to make America strong, safe, and great again is how he ended. So, kind of an arc there from the military to the urban and then back all around to his vision for America with regard
to... You see, listen to this black woman. She has worked on herself. Oh, there's Miss Kane.
Strategist Lisa Booth. And today's hashtag, one lucky guy, Fox News contributor and columnist for the Washington Times. Charlie is going to put a hurt on us. Hey, you.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. You're outnumbered.
Indeed, I can't think of a better place to be to kick off the general election campaign.
Doesn't it kind of feel like, I mean, it's been intense all along, particularly after the conventions, but now we're getting into it. So I want to remind everybody before we kind of go around the couch and talk about Donald Trump's U.S. military planes, where we left off in Tampa yesterday with Hillary Clinton, because she fired some shots across the bow. Let's watch that, and then we'll talk about his answer back.
Gosh,
he says he has a secret plan to defeat ISIS. But the secret is he has no plan.
What is her plan? I heard it on Fox.
A Twitter war with the president of Mexico.
A war with Mexico.
He is temperamentally unfit and totally unqualified to be president. He's very loose in his talk about nukes. He says he doesn't care if other countries get them. Doesn't know why they
Iran
already. I mean,
this is bullshit.
So mind-boggling. When I hear these things, I say that can't be true.
Yeah,
what is?
So
listen, be still.
And then putting out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-point proposal plan, and saying, okay, well that was Tuesday. Let's get to hump day. How did he do today?
And the most important point on there is the first one, where he says that immediately after taking office, Mr. Trump will ask his generals to present a plan within 30 days to defeat and destroy ISIS. So what he's doing there, and I think that he did a very good job of this, is he's saying that he is going to trust his generals to go after ISIS in a very forceful way. Donald Trump has an impeccable time. He is very lucky in this respect. and that is that Hillary Clinton is running for Barack Obama's third term, and as such, he gets to run against her resume. He gets to run against everything that's going wrong in the world today. And as long as he stays there and just says, "I'm going to listen to my generals," as long as he says that, he's going to beat her in when it comes to military, foreign policy, and all that stuff.
Well, it's interesting too because you start there. That's exactly where President Obama has had so much criticism. You know, that the questions about whether he listens to the people who are the experts militarily. What are your thoughts?
My first thought was the best line was when he was talking about Hillary Clinton showing us how vulnerable we are when it comes to cyber terrorism. Every foreign policy expert I've spoken to says this is the final frontier. This is what's coming next. This woman has shown, first and foremost, that if you don't follow
I
the rules,
think that's
you can literally put our national security at
McCain's
risk and
daughter.
give our
Isn't
secrets
she
to our enemies.
beautiful?
So I thought that was very vulnerable.
Very
Very powerful,
intelligent.
He wasn't talking exactly
Meghan McCain.
so I would like a little more policy specifics when it comes to that. But I think this is a really strong speech. A lot of us have been asking for him to start showcasing what he's going to do. And I take great comfort in the fact that he would say he would listen to generals in the first 30 days.
All right, as you kind of go down the list of what he said, let's take a peek at that and then we'll come back. Watch this.
I will ask my generals to present to me
My
in
generals.
30 days to defeat and destroy ISIS.
Why does Obama call him ISIL?
This will require military warfare, but also cyber warfare, financial warfare, and ideological warfare, as I laid out in my speech on defeating radical Islamic terrorism several weeks ago. Instead of an apology tour, which you saw President Obama give over and over again,
Hey,
I
that'll be
will
around.
promote our system of government and our way of life as the best in the world, just like we did in our campaign against communism during the Cold War.
You know, Lisa, this time we could literally look and kind of see. We sometimes will get embargoed speeches from other, candidates, members of Congress, whatever. But we could look and we knew kind of where he was going. How do you think he did in terms of filling in some of the gaps? Because this is just an outline, but he spoke for longer than it would take to read this.
Well, I think this is really important for Donald Trump to do because every time he gives a more substantive and nuanced speech, like we just saw, he undercuts Hillary Clinton's strongest narrative against him, which is the indictment that we heard her lay out. It's about his temperament. It's about his readiness to be commander in chief. So when he outlines policy proposals like he just did, particularly on an issue like national
He's a
security,
man.
that is of such importance to the American people.
She's going to be fainting. She's got health problems.
For Hillary Clinton, what he also did, which is very important, is to lay out the indictment against Hillary Clinton and President Obama's failed foreign policy, Syria, Iraq, Iran, and then also to tie in her failures as Secretary of State and dealing with classified information with her private email server and additionally with the Clinton Foundation and taking money from foreign donations. So I think it was a strong speech laying out some of that substance and also attacking Hillary Clinton.
So real quickly before we move on, you're talking about the Islamic State savages and coming up with that strategy. It's one point that, again, President Obama has taken some criticism for out of his own mouth a year ago, said we don't have a complete strategy. He's come back, he's kind of filled that in, that it's a top priority to defeat ISIS, but we still don't have that complete strategy. We want to talk a little bit about the classification rules that Mr. Trump says he wants to change. He wants to enforce all laws relating to the handling of classified information.
Yeah, and I think one of the smartest things he can do right now is tie one of her biggest strengths, which is foreign policy, because she polls higher than he does in foreign policy, although he bests her on terrorism. So
she reminds me of the women,
which is how he laid out the speech. I think that's a smart thing to do, tying foreign policy and terrorism together for him. But what he's doing here is undermining her foreign policy credentials by tying them to her unethical server practices. And this is an ongoing story, as we've seen. The emails continue to come out. They're more problematic for her. So strategically, for him, I think that's
and what we learned from Judge Napolitano on the couch yesterday is it's not just the drip, drip, drip of the emails, but the texture of those emails are changing.
Yeah.
First it was the Benghazi. Now, the topics of them, the textures are changing. Let's talk a little bit now. Take a look at him talking about those C markings, the classification markings. Donald Trump.
She can't even remember whether she has trained in the use of classified
information.
She didn't know the letter C.
David, remember IBM gave me a secret clearance?
If she can't remember such crucial events and information,
it's her responsibility.
honestly, she's totally unfit to be our commander-in-chief. But I have a feeling she did remember, and she does know.
A couple things bubble up for me out of that. For one thing, if she thought that she would have
Yeah.
this sort of
God, I
vulnerability,
love.
why the heck did she delete 30,000 emails?
She reminds
I
me
mean,
of
it might have helped her
Cleo
to have some of that
from
paperwork on
Mississippi.
hand, since she is also known to be printing them and giving
I
them away,
love
and not
her
actually giving them
shows.
to you electronically.
And what does that say about how much worse the material in those 30,000 emails probably was?
Or potentially could
I
be.
love his
No,
time.
I mean, I can't think of any other reason why. To your point, I can't think of any other reason why she would have deleted them all. But I mean, it really is amazing to see the ones that we have seen. And you couldn't have orchestrated a scandal that more neatly ties together all of this stuff, including questions about her health, which in the media people aren't even sure whether we're allowed to talk about it or whether we should be talking about it or not.
We
The fact
need
of
to
the matter is
talk
that
about
we
it.
get emails so
Who
frequently,
will be
and
president?
That's an interesting point.
Virginia?
bringing up the issue that, well, I don't remember this. I wasn't able to work full hours. I mean, it's just you couldn't have created a worse situation.
Did you watch Julian Assange on Sean Hannity last night? I mean, he made the point, and I think this is fascinating. I don't know why this isn't making more news, but she herself in her emails used the C many times. Yeah, I didn't know that up until this point. So she's either lying or her concussion made her brain melt, and she doesn't.
When you can create that level of classified information, you better well know the system in place. That there is proof in place, and I think Julian Assange's point is we're going to see more proof of that in the coming weeks, if not from the WikiLeaks trove, then from the emails that are going to be released by the State Department.
Well, it was interesting, the narrative that her husband put out, that the C stood for phone calls coming in. We haven't heard again, so I'm sure that this will continue on. As we are talking about now, there could be more trouble for Hillary Clinton with regard to those emails. The new calls now for another investigation into whether she was involved in deleting thousands of her messages and why. That's my big question. Stay close.
Remember, here at Ally,
America. We already have corruption that's pandemic in states that are considered world economies by themselves. These world economies fund cartels, they fund, well, like Bell Mayor of California, a small town close to industrial city, industrial park. The Mexican, mind you, poverty, illiterate, ignorant, ill-couth, had a ranch, not just any ranch, a horse ranch in Northern California. His city council, like these city councils, were guilty of embezzlement, of treason. Yet, because the court system was flooded with Mexicans, they were getting away with it. This went on for months. And lo and behold, here comes another small town government reflecting they have no integrity. Clackamas at the biennium, monies they wanted them, they didn't ask for them, but they got them. What is wrong with sodomite organs, government, legislature, Washington State? The education, the people had to sue them. Their education is so bad. And you can see the product of what this type of education hands. All they need is a fast car, drugs, and whatever else pleases their song, and they're in seventh heaven. Yet, they will lose that job because white people would take it from them. They will know what homelessness is, for that is our normal by this. Look, I call these white trash because they are. Mexicans, when I was in Los Angeles, they Mexican trash. But I never call Ramona Park, North Long Beach blacks trash. I never called Watts South Central. I lived in South Central. Never. Because they're not. They are people who our government has said you have no value. I remember in Watts they had these couches out there that were drinking. I called the squad. I said, they want you to do this. They don't want you to have joy. They want you to be drunk. Black America. Okay, put this on. This bitch.
Brother, email.
Look.
It was handled by a technology firm, but Congressman Jason Chaffetz says there may well be more into it.
A conference call between the management and the engineer at Flat River Networks and the David Kendall, her lead attorney, and Cheryl Mills, her former chief of staff and counsel. Less than a week later, there's a work order to destroy the documents, and then suddenly the documents are destroyed. Now we know from the FBI there were federal records in there. We do have subpoena authority. We are going to have a series of hearings based on the information that we have learned and gleaned since the FBI investigation concluded, and we have a duty and responsibility to do that.
But Clinton brushed off the latest developments, of course.
Do you have any concerns that emails were deleted after they were already supposed to be preserved? And did you ask for them to be deleted?
No, of course not. I have no concern on either count. None. And neither did the FBI.
She's a liar.
Yeah, they kind of did. A non-indictment does not mean non-concern. Charlie, I will start with you. So here you have Cheryl Mills, who is overseeing all of this. Very curious timeline from the point where the New York Times publishes a story talking about the next day. Trey Gowdy, select
These women are role models.
And then just a few weeks later, those emails are deleted. What's most problematic for you?
Well, I mean, if anybody,
In a rainbow of color.
And destroy that material after getting those orders, they
Women.
If you got money, you get out there.
Are you done?
I'm sorry, it's a different
No, this
way.
is my job. And you're sorry what? That you're intruding?
She's gonna get away with it.
This is doing it outside the box. I don't have someone of intelligence to talk about what's going on. Therefore, I use the TV. But no, I don't Gomer.
Okay.
He won't stop. No, if he fucks this up, he's on his own. You hear that, Westport horse?
Zip up.
You can pick up this shit anywhere.
Zip up.
Okay?
Yeah, I never did nothing wrong. You shut up.
I never done nothing wrong. You shut up. Anyways, I was saying, this is my fucking job. Kind of laid back. I love it. God dang, got my surgical clothes on. Room looks okay, but still a mess. My books. These are my books. Now, these women are role models. Do you think those bitches at the Chevron Bordello are role models? Huh? Glory be in audacity. It took me coming to Westport, Washington to know that white women got black buttholes. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is from my library. Terror in America. This is from my library in Holcomb. This is my book that I've begun. This is a mock book, what y'all see. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to try to do it on my own, which I know I can. These is Orwell's notes from the dad. This America, come here, you motherfucking thieves. The American system of criminal justice. One of my bucket lists, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go ahead and start studying to take my SAT again to be entered into college. Ain't that a crock of bullshit? I've taken that test more times than suffice. I want ball, definitely. I'm already an oracle, but I know God got plans for me, but I'm satisfied with my spiritual spirit, with my soul. I'm happy with that. I don't need a degree in ministry to tell you I know the slaughtered lamb, the Quran, the Torah. No, that's your need, not mine. I'm busy. I want to be a lawyer, non-profit lawyer. I'm not going to charge like my church ain't going to be like that. My books will bring me my money. And enough, 'cause we don't need much. God dang it, look how we live now, and we pretty happy. We slumbering so good. Get that god dang stove out of here. I know it's brand new. I know it's brand new. Asians, I want you to cook your baby her formula. Warm it up on that stove. Be careful, it starts on fire. But that's what happens when you have a sanctuary town of this caliber. There is no such thing as law. Survives. These women are role models. Baby, we don't need to see tits. We need to hear unbiased report. We already got the tits and the bitch down the street taking your husband. Or that little girl that just butting her little baby tits. No, baby. We need women of this caliber to dress like women of substance, not immorality. For our children already, our girls already have the Photoshop I want. Baby, I want to tell you, look at that Kardashian girl. I mean, that bitch is pretty. I mean, fucking pretty. What did her pretty get her? Oh, it's gorgeous. What did my gorgeous give me? It was what I learned in libraries and taught myself that pulled me the next link up. You motherfuckers are lazy. I don't give a good goddamn what you say. Playing games. Look at that shell, bitch. I just listened to her tear and working. Oh, I couldn't help but laugh. I couldn't either. No. We need, look at this woman. Look at that. That is called the way you're supposed to dress. Or you're going to be like a Melinda Schofield. How you doing, bitch? That boy divorced you, didn't he? Girl, a hustler. Hustlers, both male and female. Are you listening, my little Latter-day Saint? You got what you got because of spiritual privilege. Then God, because he's a Mormon, brought his bitch in, didn't he? It was kind of confusing, all that pussy around. Your son is fucked up, ain't he? Baby, that hustler I gave money to, and you left a what? A British man from the United Kingdom, educated. Can you imagine having Saint Michelle and listening to the stories he has to share? But Melinda Schofield, how you doing, Hoy? You got these white bitches. She wanted a male root that's been in the asshole of a male. That's a white woman. They like they in Washport. They want a man whose mouth has been around the cock of another man. I don't. I mean, that British man and they were married. They had just gotten married. He and I could have started a relationship. And I know in my time of cancer, I would not have gone to Oregon, Washington. But I am not. I had a mother. Oh, look at this woman. And then y'all got these loud fucking cars. I'll tell you, it's just shit. A loud car don't make you a man, just makes you a nuisance. I want to know every around me. Anyway, look at this other book. This I recently got. We got tons of books. This is Colin Powell, My American Journey. Black America, you need to read this fucking book. You know? Because I want you to look down at that little boy. I want you to look down at that little boy. The one that the gangs want. You notice Orwell has no etiquette, no manners. Oh, and that's what Washington children are. Now look at this black boy. This is a boy that started with a dream. Black America, look at this boy. Anyway, let's look at these children. No, we already know the body of a woman, how it looks like, the body of a man. We also know the action can only be done so many ways unless y'all start with the equipment and mixing the sexes. Nobody, we don't need that. We need women like this to dress like they can afford to dress. Because there'll be grandmothers like us who will see that dress and be able to sew it for our daughters.
The Treasury Department said that it was a direct deposit to Iran for 1.7 million. That it was for a payment we owed them money. They said we owed them Iran from past crimes. Obama said we owed them. Right. That's what the thing is about ransom for Iran. Go on. I had to make a statement.
And the white nigger laughs.
I had to make a statement. That's what happened. The scams.
I found this. He's gonna go see a doctor. It's workers' comp. He fucked this up. He's on his own. He's on his own. I can only take stupid so far. And then when it don't have no manners, it has no sense of right and wrong. I can't see it. I just can't see it no more. I will file it now. They will make an appointment. If he can't tell what the fuck they did to him, then he deserves to be on the street.
I'm not going on the street.
In grace of God be blessed. Amen. Amen.
What? I'm not going to the street.
Ain't stupid. Ain't stupid. like used to. The wife let me do this so we can go ahead and get an appointment with a doctor. I know, because I've been with them. I'm studying my commercial CDL. I must go forward. I need to supplement the income until the lawsuits, and I'm not settling out of court. Westport, Washington. I'm suing for $500 million. Also, the police departments of Gray Harbor. You terrorized me. You violated Constitution and USA law. You prevented me from peaceful march. I want $500 million and made the check out to my children. The board of directors. I don't know how, once I get this, how I'm going to distribute this without being ripped off. Just think the United States of America has audit systems, benchmarkers, and they can't even fix our bridges yet. How many fucking years is it
Another
going to
commercial she put there against Trump
Oh my God.
right now.
And this will,
It's sad.
he must be given medication.
No, it's sad.
We are living in very cramped quarters.
So what?
I
Only
have,
one comment. I don't like it.
and again, one comment, and I will talk to the psychiatrist. No, this son bitch does what I say, or else get the fuck out, Gomer. It's that simple. Get the fuck out. Misery is waiting for you. I finally straightened the frames. I guess that fat boy, they moved him out. And they got another one with a loud car. I love the car, but you ought to work on it, or you're going to be like Gomer Pyle and let it fall apart. I got something to say again and again. I'm not going to fuck another man. I'm not. Say it. I won't be beautiful again. But I'm not going to fuck no man, or women, or dog, whatever. I'm not y'all. I am grace undefined, oracle, called by Lord Christ. I choose, and you of it will soon. That won't be possible. For though you will see me among you, you will notice we will be apart. I grow and grow and grow. I saw an angel in the heavens. Why don't God come to you? I'm nobody. And again, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Or not. Anyway, good morning, Frank Deluge. We're coming to Oregon. I need to get me my own vehicle. I really do. I would like it to be something small, energy efficient, like a smart car or so, but the souls are too fucking expensive. A good used smart car that me and my girls can travel around a little bit. I'm still gonna get my Lucy. I want my trailer, my Lucy and my 57 Chevy. Life is great. Life is no more. I hate the sound of someone cutting their toenails. I just do. I find it.
Oh, I have to.
I find it. You. In grace of God be blessed. Amen. Amen. And Black America. Are you happy? Black America, are you happy? Do you like the way it is? In grace be blessed. Amen, amen, amen. And the shit won't turn on.